Hello guys, you will be shocked by what Jimmy Gait has undressed the nation. Oh my goodness, this is what Jimmy Gait has said, and I know you know Jimmy Gait. He is a musician, is an artist, and this is what he said concerning the all Kenyans working at Saudi Arabia, all Kenyans working at Middle East, and this is what he has said. Jimmy Gait has said the only reason we never hear stories of men being mistreated in the Middle East is because they never go having affairs with their bosses' wives. And this is what he quoted and said, there are so many Kenyan men working in Middle East, in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Dubai, Jordan, Kuwait, and any other Arabic country. The reason you don't hear about them being mistreated is because they do not go sleeping with the bosses' wives. And the main reason you never see some people get mistreated in the Middle East is because of indiscipline, because Kenyans go there and they start doing immoral things, and that leads to them being mistreated. That is what is said. And guys, before we continue, maybe this is your first time watching this channel, remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to sub. So this is what Kenyans has said. This is a very critical discussion because so many families have lost their loved ones in the so-called Gulf countries, whether they gave in to their bosses or not. No one deserves to be killed. Whichever way, this matter is critical as it is. And someone is saying here, revelations come in their own way, and apart from the nonsense Jimmy Gait has talked about, he has also revealed that he knows nothing about Middle East from their culture, political inclination and religion, and how this determine their relationship with the laborers, both skilled and unskilled. It's so sad to be an empty public figure, very sad, sadder than the story of Kenyans being mistreated in the Middle East. And here someone is saying, suddenly you have castigated him with no valid point to counter his view. And another one is saying here, there are some elements of truth in his statement, but I believe he's not the right person to talk about Saudi, which he knows nothing about. Perhaps he should have let those girls who have been there and feel like talking to talk for themselves and narrate whether the situation is horrid or glamorous. Another one is saying here, mistreatment of women in Middle East has to do with prejudice against women as weak creatures in those territories. Their own women are suffering and don't have voices. Men are regarded as aids despite their background. I mean, there is some level of respect to male, and it's not easy to cross the line against them. Our women can't be treated better if their own women are not free. It's easy for them to be used as scapegoats. Oh my God. Another one he's saying here, absolutely, I agree with you. Every time a woman is killed, raped, or even tortured, it's a fault. If us think like this about our girls, how do we expect the Asian man to treat us? May God always protect the women who board those planes knowing the danger, but they have to beat the odds, make a living with hopes to find a good and a favorable family. If Jimmy Gait was a woman or had a relative who came back in a coffin, the narrative would be different. We don't blame him neither. That's the work he does. I pray for all women working and struggling in Gulf. May God see you through. Okay, another one is here. Oh my God. This is a very insensitive line of thinking. Lives have been lost in Gulfs, both male and female. Some people don't even know if they will see their loved ones again, and they did nothing wrong morally or otherwise. Moreover, we have seen even women bullying these poor innocent Kenyans. You look and sound very ignorant. We know Saudi Arabia is a chauvinistic country, and if they can't even treat their own women with dignity, how do you expect them to treat a foreign black woman? In case this is your first time, guys, watching, don't forget to give a video a thumbs up, okay? Here is another comment. Always speak something out loud, then listen to it first to see if it makes sense. Then release it to the public. Most men do live out jobs. Most women do live in jobs. If you think mistreatment comes from affairs, then you are so immature. Okay, another comment is here. This guy's school is empty. Without even going far, these people mistreat their own women. It is like their culture, where they see a woman of less value with some irrelevant religious beliefs. Now, how about a foreigner who is a different faith? Another one is saying here, this is not true. Men work at a certain category of job which makes them not to come across such situation. For normal cases, comes from house help, working at homes where their bosses mistreat them. Another one is saying, even without research, a sane person can figure out that is the nature of their jobs that create these differences. Most men who migrate to work in the Middle East are drivers and security guards. Ladies are mistreated in homes where they work as domestic workers. Anyway, I'm not surprised to hear this from a failed musician. I hear he is among the modern day slave trader who are actively involved in taking people to Arab world. Another one is saying here, have you been in Middle East before altering a single word? To understand Middle East is to get to know different culture, religion, way of doing things, and many more. Men don't live in the houses, but women do. I wonder why can't you spare your time? Listen to all who have done interviews from these places and do a conclusion. Are you a public figure giving this opinion? It's one-sided, my friend. Kungekuwa na Muthuri. Let me just skip that. Oh no. Oh my God. Another one is saying here, Middle East countries are some of the unsafest nations for women, not just Kenyans or domestic workers. Every woman, including a tourist or a native woman. When you put that in mind, other factors can be considered. Another one is saying here, before you say something, think about it and be sure, mwanaume. Have you ever been among those men that work in Gulf? These men are just strong. Some go through a lot. Saying ladies are being mistreated because of being indisciplined, that's very wrong. Some are very innocent. Wow, another one is saying, some of these so-called gospel musicians should sing for the devil. They need to understand the challenges women go through. They don't even sleep. Guys, I'm a victim. I'm a victim because I'm at Saudi Arabia and we are in so many groups and we don't have such things you are saying, Jimmy Gate.